Hey Metafam, Piwizo here. Welcome to the channel. So we're going to do a bit of a real talk video about Metazoo and their delays, both product related and also their content related as well, as we can see in this roadmap. So let's just talk about the products first. So in April 3rd of this year, Chaos Crystal Enthusiast, or Andy, said that you asked and we've listened. All of the Metazoo UFO and Metazoo Seance times for live collab decks will be on hand and will be live sale. No pre-order for these. Hope you guys are as ready as we are. I really thought that this was a milestone for Metazoo in not doing these pre-orders plus months of waiting anymore. I was so happy when I saw this uh, announcement. Although I didn't buy into the Revive collaboration, skateboards aren't really my thing, but I really thought that moving forward, Metazoo would be delivering things on time. And lo and behold, we're kind of back to square one again. I do want to make a note that I am not a Metazoo hater, and this is just constructive criticism. You guys know me, I am ride or die with Metazoo, but once an issue gets to a point where even hardcore Metazoo fans, such as myself and others on social media and comments on Facebook and even in the Discords itself, you do know that it's something that does have to be talked about. So one of the biggest examples that we can talk about delays again is the native streamer kits. Oh, native streamer kits. You were out in February 17th of 2023. Shout out for Metazoo Archives. Thanks for providing this information. Native streamer kits are no longer available on the Metazoo marketplace, so I couldn't find the images and the exact product details. But yeah, very convenient to get the information here. But yeah, so they were $100 each, and they were sold on February 17th. I purchased one myself because I wanted some more decals for the back of my video screen so I can replace some of the Pokemon stuff. I wanted maybe one of the streamer kit playmats so I could do some more Metazoo openings, and also the promo and packs are just the cherry on top, right? But it has been 6 months. So February, March, April, May, June, July, and August. So I guess, yeah, it's over 6 months now, I guess. And there still hasn't really been any conclusive news of when we'll actually get the product. I think 6 months is a little bit of a stretch. I think when you pre-order, you kind of expect it to come in maybe at most, maybe 3 months. But the last news that we have of the Metazoo native streamer kits is from the order inquiry channel from the Metazoo Discord, which, if you haven't known yet, it has actually been disabled. And it's only now pretty much like a hub for updates by the Metazoo staff themselves regarding the products. So as you can see here, in July 11th, it says, "Hello everyone, from now on, all order inquiries will need to be sent directly to support@metazoogames.com. Additionally, we will continue to post updates in this channel regarding product releases and shipping windows as information becomes available." This has not happened for a month now as well, and everyone's still kind of confused about what's going on with the products. If we go to the pinned information here, we can actually see the streamer kit. This is the last news that we had about it, and that was in June of this year. So streamer kit update. We are testing new manufacturers for some of the components in order to ensure that we create the best bespoke product possible. Sometimes it takes us a bit of extra time to get the bespoke products exactly how we want them, but it's also worth the wait. Just ask the PFP box owners. We are just as excited and antsy for you guys to get your hands on these, but quality is paramount. Thank you guys for your patience with all of our drops. So that was a nice update back in June, but it's been almost 2 months now, and it still seems like they haven't found the right, I guess, producers, manufacturers of certain parts of the streamer kit. I actually, last month, I tried to cancel the order because I don't really like putting down my money. Pretty much kind of much, I guess, like it's what LGS does a lot. They kind of do pre-orders, and then it's kind of like making a loan to the LGS or the company for a while. So I don't really like that. And I messaged Metazoo support about it. And actually, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a refund back because there is actually a return policy for Metazoo regarding pre-orders as well. Which I think maybe in this case, if I message them again, perhaps they can make an exception because it has been 6 months. But it is the pre-order cancellation policy here. Pre-orders can only be canceled within 30 days of placing the order. For cancellation requests for particular large orders, further consideration may be required. So I was directed to this page and just pretty much saying that, so unfortunately, you're unable to get your product, although it's been a few months now, but you're also unable to cancel it. So pretty much my order is in limbo. I don't want to do a chargeback on my card because that's not how I do business. And I'm a Metazoo fan. The business practice of it, I really do think that Metazoo can do a lot better in this regard. One of the big considerations that I've mentioned before as well, and I think it still applies, is that Metazoo really needs to increase their staffing, especially staffing with expertise in the field or experience, maybe like people that deals a lot with supply chain management, or people that deal a lot with customer service or public relations. There are a lot of different fields that Metazoo seems like they're still doing what they did when they were like a small startup. But I do think that Metazoo is at a point where they're kind of like in their midlife now, or maybe like teenage years, at least not in their beginning anymore. So I think that there can be business practices that can be improved, that Metazoo is still kind of keep saying that they're an indie company, which they are, but also there are a lot of things that Metazoo can do better in just making themselves portrayed more professional, and also do a lot of the customer service stuff that the other companies do, rather than just saying, oh, soon we'll get the product to you by this time, but not meet that timeline. Do you guys remember the World Porco Tour? So you saw it in my Metazoo mail day video that I actually got all my gilded decks, and actually all the gilded decks orders have all been completed. So why am I bringing this back up again? So the Metazoo Cryptid Nation USPCC playing cards Kickstarter. So the latest update was on May 3rd of this year, and says original art shipping soon. So hi everyone, this is from Michael Waddell himself. Hi everyone, now that the remaining shipments are nearing an end, we will soon be able to ship the original artwork that some of you are still waiting on. Thanks again for your patience. So I do believe that nothing has been sent out yet for these either, and I'm not 100% sure why. And the reason I bring this up is because this was actually one big piece as well that I mentioned back in my videos last year, that there would be original artwork that would be seated inside the different orders. And it doesn't seem to have happened yet. So that was the first thing with the Metazoo delays. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was actually the content that Metazoo was supposed to do for this year. So the IP content, I mean. So as we can see in the beginning of the year, there was a roadmap that was released. Of course, roadmaps are meant to be broken and things do change, but we did see that. We're in July now. So the animated short was supposed to debut at San Diego Comic-Con, but perhaps with all the Hello Kitty stuff, Metazoo got sidetracked a bit, or maybe the animated shorts weren't ready yet. But that was something that I was really looking forward to for San Diego Comic-Con, to get a first look at what the animated styles, perhaps, of what Metazoo would look like. So we didn't get that. The other thing is War, the set for August, got delayed with Legacy, and instead we got Legacy now. You can check out my previous Metazoo news video about what Legacy is. But War has been delayed until, I think, the end of the year. So it's a December set now. And I believe that's also because the Metazoo Online TCG client isn't ready to be released in August or September yet. And Metazoo did say that the War set would contain code cards that would have the Metazoo Online TCG clients on them. So I think that's all related and why War got pushed back. So that's another delay there. And then there's supposed to be Metazoo Streamer Kit 2.0. I don't know if that's going to be really going ahead with Metazoo Streamer Kit 1.0 not having been delivered yet. And of course, 7 Seas getting pushed to next year because War will be in December. And hopefully SCP set, which a lot of people are looking forward to as a Halloween set, will be coming out as well. So as you can see, Metazoo has this ongoing issue. I want to use the term issue, with delays and just pushing. I guess just keep saying soon. Something will arrive. I think we're at the point where a lot of the fans, well, the veteran fans that have been here for a long time, have experienced this year to year, and there have been improvements, but there's always a relapse in the end. So I do hope that Metazoo can look into this issue again. So if Mike is watching this video, or maybe Andy or someone from the Metazoo staff, recommendation, maybe hire a few more people to make things run a bit more smoothly, and perhaps some of these delay issues may be looked into. The other thing is just be more transparent in the delays with the community. I think all we really want is just some clarification on what the status is of our items, the items that we paid for, the items that we can't cancel, and the items that we were just looking for. And there's just like new drops all the time, and it has lowered my confidence in buying newer products, just because I don't know if I want to wait like 6 months for them to come, or maybe, I don't know. Has there ever been a product for 1 year? I guess the Kickstarter poker decks, my gilded decks, came a year later. I am very appreciative of the really cool looking hollow pattern ones that I got, the one that Metazoo printed themselves, but that was like a year delay. Metazoo could also perhaps do like some type of apology that like the Pokemon Company or like Wizard of the Coast, although very unsincere most of the times, it's like a good PR move just to show that the community that you acknowledge that there is an issue of a specific type, and to just address it briefly there and just say, hey, we're looking into it. We're going to do better. And it does seem like Metazoo already does know the issue. It's just nothing's really being done about it. And that's just something that's kind of disheartening to me. So the ending note I want to leave for this video is for the Metazoo team, that if you treat your customers with respect, you will gain customers for life. I think that's really important. We really love Metazoo. Everyone wants Metazoo to do well in the community, but there's just a constant issue with these product drops and releases, which has lowered our morale a lot in the community. So please leave a comment down below of what you think of this whole delay situation of Metazoo. Do you have any products that you're still waiting for? Do you have any ideas to give Metazoo of how they can improve some of these delay issues? Metazoo does do a good job in looking at the different content that are out there, either positive or negative. So very likely that one of the Metazoo team will see your comment and take it into consideration as well. So thanks again as always, everyone. Please leave a like for the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, keep on casting, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.